I need to make coffee. I started the stream a bit early. I was gonna play it off as like pretending to go live on accident, but I didn't. A little hard to hold up a lie. Yeah, and I didn't even warm up my voice or anything. A quick brown fox. Oh wait, Cecily sells seashells by the seashore where the sun shines on the shop side. Cecily sells seashells by the seashells. Oh, Cecily sells seashells by the seashore where the sun shines on the shop sign. Okay. Well, there's no coffee in it yet. Okay, we're gonna go. Okay. Um. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna. Let me move my keyboard so I don't ruin it. I never put liquid on this table, chat. I never put liquid on this table. We're gonna do it. How do you like your coffee? Do you like it dripped nice and slowly? Or do you want it as fast as possible? Let me know. Let me know. Coffee. I love coffee so much. How much do you like coffee? I love coffee. I love coffee. I love coffee. Nothing like this fresh smell of coffee in the morning. It's gonna get you started. Gonna get you ready for the day. Okay. We're ready to get in our gaming. Okay, fuck you guys. Okay, fuck you guys. You guys want to play some Conquest Dark? Instead of doing this ASMR bullshit? Tired of these, like... positive vibes. Tired of these positive vibes. You're a degenerate gamer and you want to grind, grind, grind. You know you want to. Okay, Conquest Dark, let's get back in. Okay, we're going in. We're going in. I'm coming in. Aliens Fireteam Elite, $5.99. I'm not buying it. Oh, is there new music? Oh no, that's the music. Okay. Okay, here we go. We're going in. Let's just start from the beginning and work our way up again. Because we started with Gates of Karathia. We've completed that ritual several times. But, let's switch to headphones. Okay, no, we should be fine. Got headphones. Okay, here we go. Yeah, we gotta get jamming with the music and the vibes. Let's go, let's go, let's go. You guys love the music? Is it too loud? Let's bring it down like 5%. It should be fine. Maybe another 5%. No, it's fine. It's fine. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, let's just do it in order. Let's try Hunter today. Become. Let's just try Hunter. Short bows, survival. Let's just do treasure hunter. Okay, so what are we gonna go with? Hunter's bow? We're gonna go with hunter's bow. Double shot chance. We could do chance to burn with solar damage, but we're gonna be doing primal damage. Oh, and I can just stand here. Okay, the ranged abilities. The ranged is interesting. Okay, 1 projectile pierce or health regeneration. We're gonna do survival tactics later. Now movement speed is gonna really scale later, so let's start with the aim shots. And then we get piercing, yeah. Yeah, the piercing is really good. Barrage of 3 icy arrows. We're gonna do ice probably. Power shot sounds good though, but this gets some lunar damage. Yeah, let's go with frost. Now we're like Ash from League of Legends. Now if I aim myself correctly, then I can shoot more enemies. How about chance to freeze? Yeah, since we're doing frost. More attack reach or more movement speed in all global damage. Yeah, here we go. And frost this with put that dick on that bow. Multi-shot or aim shots. We're gonna start with aim shots first. That gives more piercing. Now we're gonna put a rune on this one. Okay, put the Bic on the frost. And yeah, this one the same. They're all common. Reroll. Ooh, yeah, that's a huge damage increase and movement speed. Oh my god. Okay, then we go with yeah, let's go with burst shot. I need to know how to, like, which enemy to target, but then also it auto attacks to closest nearby, so it's like there's kind of a fail-safe, but at the same time I need to learn how to be more accurate. So like learning the distance of the bow shot, so then I can position myself properly so that I can aim at the right skeleton or the right mob. Because if I'm aiming at the wrong mob, I'm less accurate. But if I position myself for piercing, then that also helps. Yeah, we're gonna have to start getting the regen now and the dodge charges. So we're gonna go with that before we do sprint. Just gives us movement speed and movement charge recharge rate. I think sprint might be better. Sprint Verizon. Nice. Global damage. Okay, we got a new rune. Let's go with projectile amount as a new rune. We're gonna unlock all the runes eventually. Okay, now they're getting faster, so that's why it's good that I'm getting sprint. They're ganging up on me. Yeah, we definitely want this. Nice, yeah, that's definitely what I wanted. It's like the elite for Barbarian. I'm losing a lot of health though. Extra projectiles. I always return to Artemis. Maybe it's my celestial archetype or something, who knows? Whatever that means. Guys, what do you think about crystals? and all the lunar cycle? Let me know in the comments. I'm losing a lot of health bars. I'm already down to 3. Attack reach, yeah, more range. I already have a lot of range as a hunter, but give you more range. I need to go collect. I keep dying. Oh, what was this? No, there we go. Oh, I got a new rune. I'm gonna try again. Wait, do I have any, Hunter's bow. There we go. 5% ability damage. I'm gonna go farm some more. Crit and movement speed. Rhiannon. And we're gonna get extra rare items. Treasure hunter. We're always treasure hunter. If we're farming. Now I have extra damage this time around. This time, let's start with sprint. Or let's start with multi-shot. Let's get that maxed out early levels, because I'm gonna level up a lot easier early levels. I get a lot more XP. Attack speed. Now we're going with multi-shot. And yeah, let's just go with that big crit damage. Now I feel like I'm playing Path of Exile. This game feels fun to play. I like it. Okay, yeah, I want to stay as much as possible in like the area of effect. It's a little bit more complicated than Barbarian. It's because hunters have intelligence. Yeah, I think burst shot. You got lunar and solar damage. Here we go. Let's go with bonus health or reduce bleed rate. Or, oh no, here we go. Here's a +1. A lot of crit damage. Get that damage. And more crit hit chance. Nice, I'm having a great morning. Here we go, level up. We want to try capping out multi-shot this run. I'm going to try to do that. Instead of doing multiple abilities, I'm going to try to stack one single ability first, maximize it, and then start branching out. Okay, here we go. +1. And then we got burst shot with a rune. Getting those soul cards. Farm those soul cards. We gotta pick them up. You gotta catch them all. Okay, now we capped out multi-shot. Let's go. Now I got multiple projectiles. Still got 10 health bars. We're doing something right. Now, I'm almost level 9 and I get my my movement ability. I get my movement ability really soon. I don't want to drop down to 9. Let's keep our health bars, please. Let's keep our health bars. Let's get some health. Okay, yes. Now we got disengaged. Let's go. Now I need to start leveling sprint. It's going to give me additional charges. Oh no, I got down to 8. This is what you can't be touched at all. Ah, I need to learn how to do that properly. Oh, come on. Those guys are out of the circle. Now, survival tactics would give me additional charges and health regeneration. But alacrity gives me attack speed. I need more attack speed. That'll keep me alive a lot longer than extra, you know, dodges. Dodge, that's like a bonus. Okay, now this guy, I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this properly. As long as I stay far enough away, okay. Oh god, I'm bleeding. Do I have to like stop moving when I'm bleeding? I should probably get the bleeding reduction first. Because the bleeding is what's killing me. It's not even anything else, it's just the bleeding. Why is the bleeding so severe and there's no way to heal it? I don't understand. Like, how come once you start bleeding, you're dead? That's ridiculous. I think that's too punishing. But in order to get around it, I'm gonna have to early on find bleed resistance. Okay, Tiamat. Well, I could just start with reduced bleed resistance if I really wanted to be like, you know, a bitch. But instead, what I'm gonna do is there's a leveling up ability that does it, and there's armor that does it. You want to get reduced bleeding early on, because if you wait till like way later, you're going to start bleeding and then you're just going to die. And it's not even fair. There's no way to counter it once it happens. It's dangerous. Let's start with survival tactics just because I don't want to waste all my rerolls. I actually don't know if there's an ability, a level up ability. I think there's an armor. I know for sure there's an armor. So we'll save our rerolls for armor. We need to find 100% bleed reduction. I know it exists. I've already worn it on Barbarian. Okay, let's just go with this. I think the best place for the webcam in this stream, either bottom left or bottom right, because there's nothing there. Oh, I thought it was supposed to give me an extra dodge charge. Reduce bleed rate. Are they talking about the menstrual cycle? I don't get those. I don't have those. What is it, like 1 out of every 8 women or something like that? This game is targeted towards people who don't understand menstruation. And people who don't understand men. And people who also menstruate. And also people who enjoy video games. This game is targeted towards everybody who likes having fun. That's how you should think about life, not whatever. Oh, I need to make a game to, like, you know, match this political movement. I need people to be happy about my game because it has, like, you know, like, if they added gay marriage into this game, bravo. Like, if they figured out how to do that with this game, bravo. How to do it in this game without being political. Now that's a thinker. Let's put our top minds to solving that problem. Oh, I'm using a longbow. Okay, I have to remember to make... Okay, good. That's a longbow ability. You can't pick abilities for short bows when you have longbows. Then why does it give you the option to do it? Oh, no, it probably just is better with short bows. So I should do concentrated shot instead of burst shot. Maybe that's like better synergy for the weapon type. But you could still use the ability, but it would be better with short bows. Or maybe it doesn't matter at all. Oh, there's a card. Get a soul card. Get a soul card. Hell yeah. Another soul card. Let's go. Get those lost souls. They're lost. They need to be found. They're fulfilling their destiny. You're not a lost soul. You're a lost soul card. And you're just waiting to be found. See, don't feel bad, chat. Just because you're a lost soul doesn't mean you're not going to be found. Somebody's going to find value in you as a lost soul card. You have purpose. You have purpose, chat. Stay around. You matter. Your life matters and your soul matters. Somebody is going to use your soul, even if you were a nobody. If you're an absolute, like, skeleton. Eventually, someone's going to drop a lost soul card. That could be you. And then you're going to help upgrade people's weapons so they can kill you better. And you could drop more soul cards for them. You're helping them by becoming their reason for existence. It's a synergetic relationship. You want to be killed and they want to kill you. Because you're like undead or something. I like this one. Primary attack ability damage along with the crit damage. Ooh, two soul cards. Now, what if the game had like collectible cards? Like with like custom art made by the community? Like, you know, curated, you know, voted on and all that on the Discord. That would be cool. If there was like collectible cards, like hero cards. Like make heroes. I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. But it sounds cool. Yeah, dash is a lot more important with dash is a lot more important with Hunter. And I'm not allowed to have those extra ones until probably until I get my new ability. Let's see if I get an extra dash. Or maybe it's like level capped. You can only have 2 until a certain level or something, because that's like, it's not giving me my extra dodges. It did for Barbarian. You dodge when you sprint. I mean, you dodge when you dodge. I didn't realize that. It's like rolling in Dark Souls. I'm not killing fast enough. I need more damage. I need like more like, well, when I level up to level 9, I get my extra ability. But am I gonna survive that long is the question. Urian spawned, so I gotta keep a distance. I need to just farm for a while. It's hard to be accurate because the attack's the closest enemy, and I want to be doing like single damage to a single target until it dies. Like, but it just it targets like a closest enemy, and it's like kind of random, and it's like I need to get piercing damage next level, or next time. Yeah, I don't have enough piercing. Oh, you level up from collecting those things. That's ridiculous. How come it's on the right this time? Oh, that's what those green things are. You don't level up from killing them, you level up from collecting the things they drop. I'm stupid. But I was missing some because they're in the way. I'm not able to collect it because there are too many. I gotta solve this problem. Full card. I'm still at 10 health though, so it's okay, I guess. Slow and steady. Or maybe just stay close so that I can collect them as I kill them. And also get more burst, like AoE damage. Here we go. We got it. Almost level 10. There we go. Now it's very important that I get piercing. Finally! Finally have piercing. That was going to like drive me insane. Okay, it's important we get piercing early on. Bleed reduction. And health regen. And, well, also gives you dodge charges. But the dodge charges don't seem to matter. Because I have extra dodge charges, but it's not giving me them. Ah! I dodged it. Oh, I can be like Ari and like dash in because you dodge when you dodge. You dodge when you dash. I still have 10 lives. 10 health bars. 666. Oh no, now I'm down to 9 health bars. And I'm bleeding. God damn it. Ugh. Down to 7. Full card. Armor. %150% extra primary attack ability damage with chance to healing soul, or global damage and movement speed. Go with this. Oh my god! Come on, don't die! Get rid of all the surrounding mobs, so I can actually target him without relying on only piercing. Finally! Jeez. God damn it, Urien. Look at all those soul cards. Okay, finally we got rid of the boss. We have like a minute and a half until the next boss. I got a lot more piercing damage though, and movement speed kind of helps. I don't understand why I don't get the extra dodges though. It just shows as gray over here. I don't understand what's going on. It's like I wasted that ability. I could have leveled up something else. The whole reason I got it was so that I could have bonus dodges, and it didn't give them to me. Like, what's going on? Something for the devs to, like, you know, answer, possibly? Solve? See, it doesn't give us extra 3 charges. What's going... Oh, I see what's going on. Those aren't dodges. Well, they are dodges. Dodge charges, I thought this was dodge. That's dash. Okay. Those are dodge charges. It keeps me alive. Okay, so it is good. This means I get a dodge. Okay, so that wasn't what I thought it was. They're dodge charges. I'm bleeding. I completed the ritual before he died. Holy shit, I almost died. I didn't even realize it was almost over. I didn't get anything for not dying. That sucks. I mean, I should be upgrading my barbarian. I don't have those cards. Let's just upgrade my hunter. Let's try sorceress. Okay, we got solar damage and crit hit chance. We could just start with, because this is a two-handed weapon, right? Oh no, it would say longbows. We'll just stick with treasure hunter. It's the best overall because it helps me farm. Common two-handed longbow. Okay. They're all two-handed. Start with aim shots. Regen later on. Dodge charges don't matter early on because there's so few enemies. Later on it's going to scale. I'm going to need that extra movement speed and dodge charges. We're doing the frost build. Um... I think just, at least just getting one pierce early on. I think attack speed is really going to scale better. But it's very important I do not neglect that projectile pierce. Because, as we saw that last ritual, the enemies just started just like piling and piling up. Put the dick on the frost. Put that dick on ice. Put that dick on ice. Even though it was 16%. Oh, yeah, that's too good to ignore. Even with the other one. Nice. Concentrate on that bick. Let's get that one too. From 0 to something, right? Hand-to-hand combat. Oh, you know what? We need to actually like find a nice Here, let's go with this. I mean, this is a Vampire Survivors type game. After this song. Rise from your grave. Migzoni? That sounds like a pizza. Or like it's like a calzone. Or calzone. No one calls it calzone, though. It's supposed to be pronounced calzone. Yikes. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. We're playing this game. It's like brand new. Let's get another projectile pierce. Let's go. It's about time. And we're almost we're gonna be level 9 eventually. And we get our extra ability for our movement ability. Never give up. Alright, projectile duration. Just upgrade crit. Projectile split. Right, gotta disengage. Down to 8 health bars. Watch out. Maybe if we go the outside inward, spiral inward like a toilet bowl? Oh no, we down to 7. You know. Reduce bleed rate. And crit chance. This is fucking rocking so hard, man. What the hell is he saying? Okay, get the fallen sorceress. We really gotta focus. We really gotta focus. Okay, we need to clear the trash. Clear the trash. Clear the trash. Get the red soul. Get the red soul. Clear the trash. Clear the trash. Get the boss. Get the elite. Clear the trash. Clear the trash. Clear the trash. Get the elite. Clear the trash. Get her, get her, get her. Focus, focus, focus. Got her. How about we just go with crit chance? Upgrade that dick. Always go big dick, buddy. Dodge! Like Piccolo from Team Formstar. Ooh, lost soul card. Another soul card. Let's go. Ah! We finished the ritual. Let's go. I didn't get any of the bonus. There's like these bonus like soul like specter things. Nice, we got some primordial soul coins. Okay, we gotta go to the okay, we got 2 more red souls for an extra global damage increase. Did we unlock this? Beneath the searing sun, the forsaken desert pass echoes with the hushed footsteps of a bygone era, where ancient caravans once sought refuge from relentless heat. In the quiet corners, something stirs, patiently waiting for an unwitting passerby. Ooh. Okay, the Band of the Lion. Forged from the shattered crown of a deposed barbarian king, this untamed assembly of barbarians, renegades, and mercenaries embodies the wild spirit of a realm engulfed in chaos. Each member is guided by their own primal code, their allegiance etched in the lion's roar, a flame that refuses to be quenched. Ooh, as a barbarian, slay enemies to gain faction experience. Bonus applies to all classes. Let's go. Wait, what is this? Do I need to lower the UI again? Oh, this is just passive. Okay. It's not a ritual. It's a faction. Okay. Ruins of Kulgor, the ancient city of barbarians and savages, once ruled by a fearsome barbarian king. Yet, It became the first bastion to succumb to the unyielding tide of the undead scourge. An eerie glow emanates from its depths, visible from afar, beckoning both fear and curiosity. A haunting allure to those who dare venture into the abyss. Yeah, nothing new here. Okay, let's do barbarian for a bit. Let's try this one as barbarian. Scorching wastes. Okay, nice. Extra damage to elites. Heroic and ruthless. 1% crit chance. Okay, let's go. Get a barrier for that. We gotta go with treasure hunter. Okay. Extra damage to elites, stacking with my heroic bonus. Rampage. Seismic slam. Nice, I get extra faction points. Rampage! Barbarian faction, let's go. We're the barbarians over here. Barbarian POV over here. And then Bloodthirst. Extra crit. Put that dick on that sword. Slice that dick. Okay. Whoa. Like, whoa, Rebecca. Back off that a little bit. Okay. She's not gonna. Oh my goodness. You want to do Berserker at the very end of the game when you're down to like, I mean, not the end of the game, but when you're down to like, no, like one life. Soul Fragment. That's new. Bonus health. More rerolls. I got another soul fragment. Attack force. Nice, those are nice, the soul fragments. Oh shit. Do this without dying. How about if I have 2 leaps before I go in? Leap in, leap out. Oh. Yeah, that didn't work out. Okay. Oof, I need to get something to eat really quick, so. Yeah, I need to be right back and just kind of collect myself a little bit. So I think this is a good game. I really like the game. I really like the game. It's really fun. There's lots of like stuff to collect and farm, like the faction XP. That's great. It encourages you to stick to one at a time. Although, as a streamer, you're probably going to play every single thing. Or as a game developer, or as a game tester, or as a person playing the game in early alpha release, or whatever it's called. I don't even know. Let me make myself a chimichanga, and I will be right back. Yeah, I'm really enjoying the game. It's like, I like how it feels to play. Like the animation matches like the movement and it has like a weight to it. Like I think that's like really important. I think it's like really important to have that. Because like when you're playing a game like this, it's very repetitive, and if you don't have like something keeping you on your toes, like it remains challenging. But I feel like it has a Dark Souls elements where it's like once you figure out like how to play, you're gonna get better. But I think it rewards people who get better. I think that's really important for a game to have. Like you want the game to reward you for getting better at the game, not making the game so easy that you're bored. I think there's like this constant like kind of balance. If it's too hard, you get frustrated. You know, if it's just too hard in ways that are just annoying or frustrating, then it becomes like just punishing. And I think there's a balance between like punishment and like reward, like giving you a challenge. I think that's like actually like hard to find in this type of game. And I think that this game is on the right path. There's some problems, I think, that like the bleeding element is just way too punishing. I think you shouldn't die just for standing. You should only die from getting hit by monsters. It's just so annoying. Like you just basically screw over your entire run. Or maybe that is like, you know, maybe it encourages people to either prevent, you know, bleeding damage or to get better at the game. So I don't know if that's the answer or not, but there's got to be something to do with the bleeding. I think if they're going to focus on the bleeding, they're really going to want to fine tune it. It's going to take a lot more playtests, so you guys should download the game on Steam and you know, give the game a playtest. Help the developers improve the game, and it makes my life better when they improve the game, because I'm playing the game right now, and I want more people to play the game so that I can have a better experience. Yeah, I got some chimichanga. Chimichanga. Chimichangas. Chimichangas. Like big chungus. Chimichangas. Let's go. Let's go with the chimichangas. It's just that I got to the point where it's like I've like almost finished my coffee, and if you haven't eaten breakfast and it's like if you delay breakfast for too long, you start to feel like shaky, and it's like And she sips more coffee. Hey, I got food, it's okay. I got food, it's okay. Be good. nom 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 nom.
Dracula. The very mention of the name brings to mind things so evil, so fantastic, so degrading. You wonder if it isn't all a dream, a nightmare.
Oh yeah, chug that coffee. The last part of it tastes nasty.
Lived on human blood.
It's all cold.
Of a vampire bat, and lured innocent girls to a fate truly worse than death. Dracula.
Undeath.
I am Dracula.
Estrogen time. Okay. Let's get going. Okay, we're farming barbarian.
I am Dracula.
Mm-hmm. There's a reduced bleed rate. Yeah, now I can just stand in the ritual circle. Okay, okay, kill the elite. Global damage. And we got 20 red souls. Like, we should be able to upgrade our global damage next. Okay, now we're going with Giant's Reach. We already got 2 into Bloodthirst, so now we need to get bigger Reach and bigger Arc. And that also passes with our racial ability. Are there going to be faction abilities? Like for those who level up their factions the most? Grind to win, baby. Extra XP or a chance for rare items. We already have 25% chance for rare items. An extra 15.5% chance or an extra XP. Get more rare items. We can farm XP. We can do that by getting better at the game. We can't increase rare items. So that's the logic I used for that choice. Oh shit. The devs want to know like what people's logic for picking choices are. So I'm fulfilling a duty by streaming the game. This is a real world example of why streaming exists. I, in real time, provided information for the developers of the game to be able to hopefully add data to their overall decision making. Everybody who plays the game is helping, everybody who streams the game is helping, plus they're providing like logic information. You want to save your leaps for this elite because of I need escape ability. I can't use it to damage it. I can just wear it down slowly over time and focus on survivability. By leaping out, I might get extra XP if I leap into an enemy like that, but I want to be focused on using that as an escape for elites, especially this elite with all the fire. I want to be able to leap into a place where there's no fire. I need to stay away from him, but also dodge the fire that's on the map. And I have Heroic Leap for when I want to reposition, and I want to save them so I can get out of there really quickly and get far away. Like that. But I don't want to go in towards the trash mobs. I don't want to like, you know, go in from the frying pan and into the fire. I want to be able to leap and then go back in. Like just kill them like a little bit at a time so that they don't stack up. And all the ones behind him I can get AoE cone damage. So as long as I position myself correctly, I'll be able to get the maximum amount of survivability. Now I need to finish him off. Got him. More attack reach. And primary ability? Oh, more crit damage. Yeah, let's go with the primary attack damage, because that goes from 0 to 100. What's this? Another soul fragment? Global damage? Global damage. Let's go. Upgrade that dick. No, that's Bick. Upgrade the Bick, or how about upgrading your hunter? Let me upgrade my upgrader first, and then I can upgrade the ones that are alts. I'm gonna treat it like World of Warcraft, like where it's like focus on your warrior first, which is my plan, and then I can focus on paladin and warlock later. Warlock for tanking for mage groups while they're leveling from like level 40s. That's going to be really important for, you know, leveling Warlock. And also Summon. Having an extra Summon as an alt, having an endgame, I need to gear up my Warlock eventually. But first I need Warrior. Giant's Reach, that's a Magic the Gathering card. It has, I remember the artwork for one of the expansions early on. It's like a big giant, like, tarantula spider. It makes you think about, like, what Giant's Reach really is. You know, like, you're giving yourself the essence of the spider. And not necessarily any spider, but like a giant spider. A giant spider exists in a world that's oxygen rich. Okay, like giant spiders only exist in a planet with an atmosphere with oxygen, hyper oxygenization. Okay. Wait, what am I in, like math class or something? Okay, all damage, this is a +1 from 38%, so 30% damage, global increase, plus 0 to 40% power ability. Anime, no, an internet thug. What you want from me? Huh? Huh? What you want from me? I'm just minding my own business over here. What are you doing? Why are you hassling me? What are you doing to me? I don't know why I'm talking like this. Am I in New York? 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 Because it seems like we're in New York with the way you're treating me right now. And I do not appreciate it, okay? I do not appreciate this, okay? I do not appreciate this. Anyway. What's up? We're just playing Conquest Dark. It's this weird Vampire Survivors type game. And we're getting the global damage +1, like HQ armor. Yeah, I need to position it also with my Seismic Slam, because when I do that, it does not only AoE damage from the leap, but it also does cone damage. I think we're capped out on Giant's Reach. So you also want to position your leap to land where it'll also fan out with Seismic Slam, because it'll time it correctly. Oh shit, they're starting to get like a lot more health. Taking a lot long. I can't one-shot them anymore. Not really. I do like a combo. Okay, now we're into this guy. Oh, 2 of them! Oh no! How am I gonna survive this? I'm not. Got as many kills as I could for the faction before I died. We got a shard of the Black Planet, used on obelisks to increase the influence of the Black Planet on the dark rituals corrupting them. Ooh, what's that all about? Okay, ooh, we got a new altar. You've discovered an obelisk, which can be used to increase the influence of the Black Planet on dark rituals, corrupting them. Place shards on the Black Planet onto the obelisk to increase the level of corruption. Shards can also be removed and placed onto other obelisks. Corruption increases the difficulty of all normal and shattered dark rituals, but also grants beneficial bonuses. Effects from multiple obelisks stack. Nice, nice, nice. This is crit hit damage. We don't want to do that. We want to go to the obelisk. Place shard. We got 75% chance. The ritual modifier, Obelisk of the Sun, is worn by the ages. The fractured obelisk glimmers faintly with symbols of the sun. It stands as a silent memory of a goddess's glory. Increase the influence of the Black Planet on the dark rituals by placing shards of the Black Planet onto the obelisk. Yeah, so we got 5% increased enemy damage, and 25% increased health per tier, so we don't get any of these unless we place at least one shard. Oh, what happened? Okay, you don't lose it forever, okay. Okay, good. We're level 7, we get 8.7% primal damage, 1.25% per level of the faction. So every time we level Barbarian faction, we're getting a global damage increase. Now we need a total of 32. We have 5. So we need 28 more red souls. We got 172 lost souls. Let's go to the Stygian Archive. Let's level up some shit. Let's level up our Slayer's Blade. We have a Primordial token. We can finally level it up to level 5. And we get an additional rune slot. And we get 5% ability damage. And then we can upgrade again. Cool. Now we're done with that. We have 47 left over. Now let's look at Seismic Slam. Oh, we need another Primordial for that. Well, we need 50. I have a Primordial, but we need 3 more before I can level this. So how about instead of that, we need to level up how about my passive ability? I could do that, or Sigil of Flames. Level up Leap. Let's go. That makes sense. Okay. How about this time Desecrated Grounds? A land that witnessed a legion's undoing, where oath-bound defenders turned from their deity's path, their spirits forever tethered to this place by the weight of their betrayal. Okay. Well, we gotta get some ritual healing. I get 1 extra reroll with Oni. Let's go. And then we 3 extra rerolls with Treasure Hunter. Alright, Oni, let's go. Tell my Oni what to do. Oh no, I accidentally picked a hunter! I was trying to do Barbarian. Oh well. Aim shots for Hunter. I haven't figured out really quite the strat for my Hunter yet, so like bear with me. We're a little bit behind on Hunter. Barbarian, I'm starting to figure out the flow. Like I'm like leaping around. Obviously Barbarian's gonna be the most developed because the developer mains is Barbarian. So I'm kind of on my own with Hunter until the developer gets Huntered. It's gonna take some time, it will happen. But you know, more people need to test out Hunter because you don't need to worry about Barbarian. A lot of people are playing Barbarian because it's the most developed and because the lead developer mains it. So a lot of people are going to be playing as Barbarian because it's going to be the the most developed and balanced system so far, most likely. Or maybe I'm completely wrong. But either way, I mean, I prefer playing Barbarian. Plus, like, I get all the faction bonus. Okay, let's just put this with crit. And then... yeah, extra crit chance. Then I start one-shotting shit. And with piercing, that's like extra damage. And we got full piercing. Okay, focus on the... clear the trash really quick. Oh, there's a book over there. Okay, let's do extra projectiles. There we go. Yeah, for that one. Oh, something hitting me. We need reduced bleed rate. Even though I really want that extra crit, we just got a bunch of crits, so... well, that also gives crit chance, never mind. Yeah, we don't want to bleed to death. So let's get the extra dodge charges and... now that we did aim shot, let's do survival. And then... I was blocking. Nice, we got a red soul. Undead POV. That's what my stream is. Oh shit. We got the big boss. Oh no. The Oathbreaker Jacob has been slain. Why is the pointer so massive? Giggity. So we need to upgrade Jar. Or we need to upgrade... crit hit. Damage. Oh, let's just get projectile pierce. Yeah. And then this is reduced bleed rate to 100% and 40% crit chance. That's +1 armor. Let's go. More reach, more resistance, more damage. Got a lot of primal damage. Optimus Primal. Tanner, what is up? How are you doing? We're playing a game called Conquest Dark. It is a Vampire Survivors type game. If you've never played any of these types of games, basically what happens is you're like a central character and a whole bunch of horde of enemies come swarming around you and you have to kill them all. And meanwhile, every time you like collect XP and upgrade and stuff all that like that, you basically get to pick your own talent tree. And it's up to the player to figure that out per run every single time. And basically, there is a main menu adventure where basically you collect coins, like these lost soul cards, and you can level up permanently your like modifiers to your abilities, your global damage, all of that. It takes up 30% of the screen. That's good information. That's actually really good data. You're supplying really high quality data to me, Tanner. Thank you for your support by commenting on my YouTube video. You matter to me. And the fact that you said it actually takes up like 30% of the screen means a lot to me. Thank you for your support. Okay, so we get something new. Lay fire traps? No, we're not doing that. We're doing disengage. Disengage is the one that I'm like leveling up. It's like an extra, it allows you to like basically plow through enemies or at least escape. Because I think you know, use it traditionally to disengage. But then you can also plow through enemies with it. Like clearing trash. Like right there. Like Ari from League of Legends. Have we gotten the boss yet? Oh no, we did, but we didn't collect the items. You gotta collect the items. For the longest time, I wasn't getting any XP as Hunter because I didn't realize you have to collect these little green little things over here where the pointer is. I didn't know you had to collect those green little things. Where you see the UI point. Do you see the pointer? Is it big enough? Do you see the pointer? Okay, so where the tippy top of the pointer is, at the very top left of the pointer, those little green little things, those are your XP. I didn't realize that. You played 20 minutes? It is fun. I really like this game. Yeah, 50. We're going to 50% crit chance. Let's go with 150% reduced bleed rate. I'm only 3 health bars left though. Now I got 3 dodge charges. Okay, these are like some kind of celestial enemies. They're not enemies. They're just these like celestial beings that I'm just deciding to kill. I'm murdering them. Like camels, like traveling. Like, come on. They give like special drops. I got a soul fragment. Here we go. Reduce bleed rate, primary attack ability damage. Okay, I have no more health bars. I'm gonna die. What I get for killing the purple things. Karma.
Since time immemorial, the Belmont clan has stood in opposition to Dracula. Every wandering who Dracula calls from his grave, a Belmont will be there to stop him. This is the story of year 47.
There we go. He died. I meant to play as Barbarian, but I accidentally picked a Hunter. But it's okay. We farmed some stuff. Altar of Endurance. That's bonus health. Maybe we should level up a few of these. But we're not going to go past level 3 for a while. Because we need to level our global damage. Go to the Stygian Archive. And how about we level up Leap some more? No, we haven't even... We need to level up the lower level abilities first. I needed 50, and I have one primordial one. So what I'm gonna do was I was gonna upgrade the other thing. Was it Seismic Slam? Or was it... What was I gonna upgrade? Was I gonna... no, not Leap. Not Whirlwind. It was Seismic Slam, most likely. I don't think it was anything below this. I already did Slayer's Blade. It's level 6. So yeah, it's level Seismic Slam. Nice. Nice, and it has 2 rune slots now. Let's do Desecrated Grounds again, but this time we're gonna play as Barbarian. I know, Tanner, it is sad when you die, but it is part of life. And we're gonna play Kayla. And we're gonna do Treasure Hunter. And you always have to make sure to kill this very first one. If you don't, you are gonna lose the game. If you were like me on my very first game, I had no idea there was you had to kill the first one. Now we get an axe. But we're gonna stick with the Slayer's Blade. It does extra damage to elites and has a chance to attack twice. And it, oh wait. There was something about occasionally attacks twice. No, that was the Hunter Bow. Okay, and we start with Rampage always. That's why you need all those rerolls. Because if you don't cap out Rampage, you're pretty much screwed. You need those movement charges, and you need the extra crit damage. You need those crits to matter. They don't happen very often early on, so you want to maximize on that. And if you don't, you might have a different build in mind. But for my build, I like to do Rampage first because it only needs 2 levels. And the lower levels come a lot faster than the later levels. So it's like if I can, then I get all those rerolls, and also the whole round I'm getting better treasure because I'm Treasure Hunter. So it works out pretty well. Do this primary attack first with you gotta slice up that dick with that sword. So you gotta put that dick on that sword. That's what we do here. We gotta go to 100% reduced bleed rate right away, as soon as you see it. But I don't know about using rerolls for that. Possibly. Okay, now we capped out on Rampage. Then we're gonna go to attack speed, Bloodthirst next. I'm pretty sure Bloodthirst is gonna be the play. Or maybe Giant's Leap. Giant's Reach, I think, is probably better because then you do more arcing damage. Giant's Reach is maybe getting 1 in Bloodthirst just to get the, attack speed and just the 0 to 2, the 0 to something. Get the 0 to something, but then you get the huge attack arc. And attack reach. Yeah, let's start with Giant's Reach. I think, maybe Bloodthirst... Get 3 in Giant's Reach. And then 2 in Bloodthirst, and then finish out Giant's Reach. And then finish Bloodthirst. That might be the play. I go with Whirlwind because of the massive AoE. Execute is probably like best in slot, but I'm not really. I like the passive AoE damage. We can put an extra room on the primary attack. Okay, now we get not only increased crit rate, but also increased crit damage. This one's power ability damage with crit damage. And so, like, once I get Leap, it's GG. Like, Barbarian, with my build, like, so far, once I get Leap, it's GG. Because Leap and Seismic Slam and Whirlwind just provide so much massive AoE. Which is going to keep you alive a lot longer. So then, I'm going with Giant's Reach first. 3 in Giant's Reach, then 2 in Bloodthirst. So 2 Rampage, Seismic Slam, Giant's Reach, Whirlwind, then Giant's Reach, then Bloodthirst. Oh no, well, Leap at level 9. Yeah, so like level 9 you get your movement ability. And Leap is game changer for Barbarian. I mean, it's taken a lot of trial and error, and it's probably still not. There's probably still a better build. I'm just like kind of iteratively figuring out which build works the best for my playstyle, and like that's kind of how I play games, and I think that's the best approach, especially for a game in early alpha release, because I think when you're in an early alpha release, it's very important to keep an open mind that like the game is constantly changing. The balance will constantly change. So I think the most scalable mindset to have during like a alpha release is like do what feels right for me. You know, I don't want to go. Okay, so I'm figuring out I don't want to go in too much for melee damage against this heroic, because I need to go in with some dodge, with some movement, some dashes, or I can't get out in time because I'll take too much damage. Okay, I need to get level 9 before this heroic, because with Leap this would be a lot different. I just gotta dodge. It's a good thing I have Giant's Reach, but I'm bleeding. Oh no. God damn it, let's clear some trash. Let's level up. We need to level up. We need Leap. And we need our first Bloodthirst, because we're down. Or maybe we can go with Berserker's Rage now. Or I don't even know if that scales. That would be like a leap of faith there. To see if like, because Berserker's Rage maybe you only works if you start with it early on. Yeah, now I'm bleeding. I need Bloodthirst. We're nowhere near next level. We're dead. Okay, so I need to focus on getting more XP. Crit damage and reduce bleed rate to start. Treasure Hunter. Kill the first mob. Get the armor, or the weapon. Oh no! I guess we're doing a different weapon this time. Now we got 2 primaries. I accidentally did... Well, we'll try it out. We're dual wielding. I'm gonna do a different build for this. What does it do? Generates a lot of rage. I'm just gonna call it rage because it's like World of Warcraft. Energy per hit. It's extra crit chances. Okay, so we're gonna go with primal strength. We're doing fury build. Okay, so this is fury talent tree. The other one was arms talent tree. This one is fury talent tree. I have to do the talent tree differently for these weapons. Not really. As for throwing weapons and axes, throwing weapons and maces, you can skip it. Get an extra reroll chance. I think that was a mistake. I should have gotten that. I think that was a mistake. All crit chance, yeah, exactly. Let's just do full crit. We're gonna have to roll with it now. I don't have my AoE ability. And we're gonna have to do an execute build for sure. This is Fury build. This is Fury. This spamming attack speed, crit chance and attack speed is my guess. You basically want to one-shot everything. That's your goal. We need Rampage. I forgot about Rampage. We just gotta go slowly but surely. But don't call me Shirley. You're getting used to the mouse cursor, aren't you? Rampage? Yeah, but this is like a farming build. Yeah, it was definitely a mistake not getting seismic throw, but we gotta roll with it. We screwed up. Sorry. Are you enraged about it? Do you want to comment about it? Standing ovation. Let's go. We're gonna go with execute. No, it's for axes. This is for swords. Now we got our AoE at least. But we don't have our seismic slam. We're screwed. We only have 8 health bars. We already lost 2 of them. Okay, so now I think we're gonna go with attack speed. So alacrity. Fuck! God damn it. Oh well, we'll go with bloodthirst. No more rerolls. Wait, was alacrity hunter or am I stupid? Okay, Oathkeeper. Oathbreaker, I mean. You're gonna kill me. I need to farm this shit. I screwed up this run. It's okay, we're testing the game and we're providing valuable information for the developers. Well, let's farm as much as we can before we die. More critical! Okay, let's try again. Shall we? Okay, Margiana, lunar damage? That's kind of interesting. Let's do some lunar damage. We got some Fenrir action going on. Hey, Norse mythology, am I right? Okay, so now we got different choices. Crit hit damage, or the one I've upgraded. Or chance to stun with throwing axes. No, we're sticking with Slayer's Blade. Because that's the one I'm upgrading. This is the build that I've played the most. This is a Slayer's Blade. I like it. I've gotten the timing down in my head. But we will try out other builds, but like we're still like learning the game and figuring it out. We can branch off later on, okay? What's lunar damage? I have no idea, but it goes from 0 to 2.5%, which means it didn't exist before. So now I do extra lunar damage apparently. So I guess the only thing that matters is that it's extra damage. Rampage first. Gives you a movement charge. And at level 3, you have 3 movement charges if you do 2 rampages first. Okay, there's an elite. Gotta wear him down slowly so you don't get killed. Seismic Slam. That's a game changer. If you miss it, you screwed up. Oh no, I don't think you get Seismic Slam with, I think it's a two-handed ability. Okay. Oh, no. No. It's still, I think it's just, I don't know what that does. Does it just do increased damage when it synergizes with the correct weapon type? Or is it, I don't know what that means. Or if it doesn't mean anything. If it happens to say it just because. Okay, so this is extra lunar damage, but I think we can get some barrier. Yeah, let's get some barrier. Now I'm gonna have more survivability. We're gonna rune enchant our primary sword, so we're gonna put that dick on that sword. It's like the developer wanted you to make that joke. Attack reach. But this is a huge +1. Bonus health, let's go. Survivability. There we go, level up. Now we go with Giant's Reach. It gives you a lot of more of a sweeping arc with that broadsword. Here we go, rune. Second rune. Crit damage. Okay, +1 item with movement speed and resistance to piercing. This gives 10% crit and healing. This one gives a 100% reduced bleed rate. Let's go with that. Which will keep us alive. Plus we have a barrier. So we have a shield. Okay, we got class mastery here. We need another Giant's Reach. Oh, and a Soul Fragment. Extra XP, or... yeah. Extra XP. Like, that's a good one that scales really well. You gotta kill them as fast as possible because otherwise they're gonna really gang up on you. And you want to level up as much as possible before the elite spawns. Because once the elite spawns, you gotta kill it, like, and it's gonna do a lot of damage to you potentially. Because they're harder to, they have like harder hitting abilities. And they're like harder to dodge. And there's a bunch of trash spawning the whole time. So you gotta kill off the spawns while you're killing the boss, or you'll get overwhelmed with the trash mobs. Okay, here we go. Too bad. We need to get level 9. But we gotta kill him. Yes, it's hard to dodge. I gotta be, like, distanced, but also not distanced. It's really weird. The strat for Jacob is weird. Maybe movement dash? I'll just call it dash. Maybe dash, when he does the attack. But I have to wait to see where the arc is before I dash. Ah! Down to 7 health bars. Okay, because I can see him prepare for the throw it, and then I don't even need my dash actually, but I can just back away and then left and right really quickly. There we go. I think I got it. I think she's got it. I think she's got it. I'm just gonna take a lot of damage. We're gonna finish him off. There we go. Wrath or Car? Attack arc. Oh, 67.5% attack arc? Attack reach and crit damage. Attack reach and healing. Reduce bleed rate and bonus health. Yeah, we're gonna go with crit damage. Killing faster means you'll survive longer. I need to level 9 like really soon. This is getting overwhelming. I am like under-leveled. Moon Rune, more lunar damage. Yeah, we want to maximize that lunar damage. That's going to be the most beneficial to my build. Actually. Oh no, I lost a health bar. Okay, we need to get level 9, like, now. There we go. Finally. So much more damage and escapability. Oh no, we have no more health bars. There we are. We'll get it. We'll get it. We unlocked stuff, though. We're unlocking stuff every single time. So we'll get it. We'll get it. We'll get it. Don't you worry, Tanner. Attack reach and attack speed. Let's go, Ursa. And we go treasure hunter. Kill the first mob. It's just making sure you're paying attention. Like, that's the first mob. We need to re-roll. Player's Blade. They're all common. Okay, how many times can I re-roll? Can I get any, like... We better just get it. What if I just sit here for like 5 hours re-rolling until I get a +1 weapon? That would be an entertaining stream. Only to find out that doesn't happen. So I'm waiting for the developer to add it in while I'm playing, just to get the stream moving forward. I made it happen by digging my feet into the ground and making the developer change it. That is the way. That is the way. That is the way. I want the game to be more fun for me, and so I'm gonna tell the developer what to change, because I'm the streamer and it's my way or the highway, or your game's gonna fail. No, not really, but that was entertaining for a few seconds, wasn't it? Clip it and then make me look bad, and then spread it all over YouTube so that it makes me look bad. And then when I look bad, people are gonna like say, wait a minute, there has to be more to that clip. And then they dive in, they're like, oh, she's even worse than I thought. And then they want to know more. Because they're already invested and it doesn't matter what they think at that point. You kind of like, just like, you like turn them undead so that they have no choice but to, like, you know, deal with you. It's kind of like undead tactics. It's undead tactics. I'm undead, like in real life. If that makes any sense. I am an actual undead creature on this planet Earth. And nobody even knows about it. That's how unimportant people think about, you know, things nowadays. If this was 100 years ago, I would have been crucified or something. But no, this generation is so glued to TikTok that they actually say like, oh, undead people are real? Vampires are real? Huh. And then they scroll TikTok. And they're like, oh, I wonder if they have an OnlyFans. And they're like, oh no, they're a gamer. And then they keep scrolling. That's really what people care about. Yeah, so like the undead bussy and undead pussy is gonna be the new meta. The new meta. Being undead. I got something going on. But I gotta beat it. Oh wait, no. I gotta beat the boss. What did you think I was talking about? I like the Giant's Reach build. Oh, I almost just clicked on something. I almost clicked on something. Okay, this is crit damage and crit chance. And this one is going to be crit chance. And this one is going to be the second one. What do we got? Oh, we got a bigger attack arc. Let's actually... Oof. You can't go back, can you? Oh! What did I do? Okay, this one is this. 27%, 27 degree attack arc, or just global damage. Let's do the attack arc. Calm down, whoa! I'm pissed, I'm mad at the game! I'm pissed at the mad, I'm mad! Because I accidentally skipped something. And now it's forever ruined. It's forever ruined. It's forever ruined. Okay, we're gonna do this one with the attack arc. There we go. Look, how big of an arc is it? Oh, whoa! It's like completely horizontal, almost. Calm down. Whoa! 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 More Giant's Reach. More Giant's Reach. I'm gonna do arced. Like, it basically should be a full circle. 360 angle attack arc. Or at least 180. As close to a 90-degree angle as possible. I still have 10 health bars. Lunar damage! You're right. I need more lunar damage. The search for lunar damage. Rebecca is on a quest to find the moon. Will you join her in her search? Crossing distant lands? Avoiding danger at every turn? Constantly being cancelled and uncancelled and then cancelled again? Well, you joined the right YouTube channel. When's the apology video gonna come? When's the twit longer? Come on, Rebecca, we're gonna speed run this for you. Let's do this. We're not gonna spread this over 5 years. We're gonna spread this all in like 2 days. And then you're gonna be like better than anybody throughout all of history, or you're gonna die. But either way, everything works out. Okay, this guy again. I need to dodge those. Oh no, 1 health bar. It's pretty much over as soon as you start losing health bars. But I'm gonna be real. I need more lunar damage, that's why I keep dying. Oh, we got no. Let's do a different ritual. No, we gotta do this one. Okay, Eva with lunar damage! Let's go, Tanner! And movement speed. I'm nimble. And we gotta go for Treasure Hunter 100,000,000%. Because we have custom builds, and we need to re-roll. And we're farming. Okay, we got our first rampage. And we got 2 elites spawning. Nice dodge. Okay. Oh no, I'm down to 9. Down to 9 health bars. Oh, I almost clicked too fast. Global damage increase. Or 10% hit crit chance. Crit rate. 10% crit rate. And 5% healing soul. Okay. Yeah, regen. So let's go with this. And crit rate. Rampage for crit damage. And now we have 3 movement, 3 dash. Level up! Level 5. Start with Giant's Reach. Okay, we got an elite spawn, so let's clear the trash right here. Okay. $666. We're gonna go with Whirlwind. And we got... Let's go with attack speed. Crit rate. Always go with crit rate. Pretty much. Oh, no. Oh, we did. Next one, I will do the... Actually, let's go with attack arc. On the primary attack. Since we're doing Giant's Reach, it's gonna have the most reach attack arc. Rather than for the power ability. Dick Blade, yeah, it's a Dick Blade. I mean, eventually your dick gets cut off and you need to have something that replaces it. Everybody does. And some people don't have dicks. I don't have a dick. So I need to have the dick somewhere, and it needs to be in a sword. And that's, you know, everybody needs like an external dick. Regardless of whether you have a dick or not, okay? So this is the Dick Blade. With crit rate and giant sweeping attacks, because it's a broadsword. Because I'm this broad, be swinging, okay? She's a barbarian. She'll cut your dick off. Yeah, being gay doesn't sound so bad now, does it? Okay, here we go. Giant's Reach. I made it funny. Made me laugh. I don't know about you guys. Enough dick jokes. Okay, let's stop with the dick jokes. Let's calm down. Okay, come on. We need to go back to flaccid humor. Oh my goodness. Dad jokes. Oh no. I'm gonna die because of the boss. The boss always kills me. What if I'm the boss? I mean, that sucks. Oh, I can just dodge it entirely. Cool. If I time it right. Oh, I didn't time it at all there. Got him. Let's go to 100% reduced bleed rate and extra health. That's gonna be bonus. Crit damage. Okay, now we're gonna go with this one. And we just get crit damage on that one. Now we're gonna unlock attack reach. Okay, and we're about halfway to level 9 where we get our leap ability. Oh, I died. We got some unlocks. I can upgrade something. Let's upgrade leap. Extra damage. Let's try the shifting sands. Okay, Delilah. Hey there, Delilah. Are you a treasure hunter? Because I don't know what I'm trying to find, but you will be my mother of it all. I don't know. When I get that big old treasure. When I get that golden ball. Yeah, I'm trying to get that gold, okay? I don't know about you. Those primordial soul cards. Those ones are the big upgrades. But they're really rare. You have to actually complete a new ritual. You have to complete a ritual. It's basically like a battle pass item. I think you have to actually complete the ritual and it has to, and I don't think you can't just spam it. You have to, like, I think you only get dailies. Possibly. So those are your dailies. Or the primordial ones. What was Seismic Slam? Seismic Slam in that jam in the space jam. Okay, get the elite. That's a fast spawning elite. At least I can kill it really quick with the Slayer's Blade. Okay, Ruin Imbibement. And we're going to go with the crit rate. Crit rate. Rampage. Giant's Reach. How to attack Reach? Let's go with Wrath. The Wrath of the Dick Blade. Instead of Wrath of the Lich King, I guess. Wrath of the Dick Blade. Wrath of the Dick Queen. I don't know. Queen of the Dicks. She chops all of her servants off. Oh, it's like in Game of Thrones, but like with dicks instead of tongues. Just a ship of eunuchs. By one mad queen. She's mad. She'll chop your dick off. Oh no. Oh my goodness. Yeah, bonus global damage. And reduced bleed rate or crit rate. Or global damage and healing. Let's do reduced bleed rate. It'll keep us alive when we start taking actual damage for long enough to possibly complete the ritual. Attack force. Oh shit. Okay. Nokutula needs to be slain. Zulu needs to be slain. Probably before the hunter. Because it's gonna be chasing me. This bastard. There we go. Crit damage. Global damage or attack speed. Let's go with attack speed. Crit rate and bonus health. That was good timing on the whoosh. Then we got leap. Nice, got them. And ooh, extra rare items. Yeah, treasure hunter. Now we got it. We got leap. We got leap. Let's go. When you get leap, you really get going. Then it starts becoming like really crazy. right? Okay, we got an elite spawn. Clear the trash. Got him. Okay, let's go. I'm 37. How old am I? $37. Yeah, I'm like at a point in my life where things are really starting to feel like I've really like pushed myself and gotten like all these things in place, and like my life is starting to feel like I'm able to actually like make progress towards things that I need, and it's becoming more and more. And now I'm just in a kind of like a weird crossroads where I need to like slow down a little bit. I'm like, whoa, like calm down. You've already done all the work. Stop pushing so hard. Okay, I'm gonna try to stop pushing so hard. I will try. I will try, okay? I will try to stop pushing so hard. I have a lot at stake, and so I've already gotten all the resources together. I have all these people on my team. I have like, you know, case managers and stuff like that. They're doing the work behind the scenes, and I just need to kind of like just focus on taking action, doing what I do best. And I'm making money and like all this sorts of stuff every week, so everything is working out where it needs to be, and I'm having a really hard time slowing down. That's kind of where I am right now, Tanner. Let's go with the healing, the 10% chance with the going from 0 to 100 with primary attack ability. Yeah, it doubles damage for primary abilities. What's your end goal? See, that's the thing, is like thinking about end goals should not be my goal. I've already done the end goal things. You know, there's no end goal to life, you know, besides dying. So that's not a good goal to have. So, I mean, my goal is to like just get myself into a place where I, you know, am living in a healthy environment with, you know, financial autonomy, with the ability to interact with the community in whatever way is healthiest for me and what I truly desire. And I'm working on that, and I have been for like a number of years, and this last year has been the biggest one. I went through like a big life change, which I've talked about at length on my stream, but long story short, you know how we were talking about dick chopping earlier? Well, I mean, I used to have a penis, and now I have a vagina, so like that's all over. That's all over now. I finished all that. Like, I got through that. It took me like 5 years, and it's been a year since the surgery, and that's where I am right now, is I'm like trying to slow the fuck down. Slow the fuck down. Not everything is this big surgery that needs to happen, right? So like my mind has been replaying that trauma of waiting for something every day for the past year. And for the first couple of months, I don't want to talk about it, but first couple of months, basically all I'm going to say is the first couple of months was very focused on the actual direct healing. And then ever since then, I've just been like, hey, who am I? Like, who am I as a part of the community? Who am I when I like, you know, just do regular everyday things? And I'm starting to get a little scared, but it's also really promising. Because what it means is that I have a lot of blank space to fill. And that's good. Because you could always fill blank space if you have the capacity for it. I have the capacity for all these things to be enriched and it's really kind of like, it seems terrifying at first, but it's actually a blessing in disguise. I'm feeling great, like especially right now, like kind of on stream and like just playing this silly game and just talking about stuff. That's really what I enjoy doing the most. You know, like that, I got into streaming like not to like be like rich and famous. I mean, I would have been pretty delusional if that was the reason, but it was like, you know, like, hey, may as well roll the dice, right? You know, but at the same time, like, I have other things going on too that are also kind of dice rolls, but they're better dice. Let's be real. You know, because I've gotten to a place where it's like, now I'm like trying to say, okay, wait, I need to slow down because things are gonna scale really well for me. And all I need to really do is just like slowly build like connections and work with people that I want to work with and like all those kind of things, because there are people I don't want to work with that if I was, you know, too fast, this kind of almost happened. Good thing I didn't work with him, but you know, I had an encounter with somebody, and it was like really terrifying me about how risky, how many risks I was taking because I was trying to go fast. And it's like just like in the game, like, you know, like in this game, if you try to kill the monsters too fast, you're gonna take a lot of damage, and once you lose a health bar, you might even get bleeding damage, so you're gonna keep losing health. So you kind of gotta, like, you know, kind of kite them and wear them down. Because it seems like if you try to go in for like huge damage all at once, you take a lot of damage. I've already taken a shit ton of damage. I'm already down to 3 health bars. That's not good, and it's permanent. May as well. I need to collect all these items too. Like while you're playing, every time you play, you're actually building your overall character. You're like permanently, like, because you're able to upgrade things and like make permanent unlocks the more you play the game. Let's go with ability damage, attack reach, and bonus health, or extra power ability damage. Let's go with attack reach. Okay, we can upgrade that dick. Taking your time? Yeah, taking your time, because if there's, real life is not a video game. Oh, we can also level up that dick again. What the fuck? It sounded like a fart. What the hell? Music sounded like a fart. Yeah, you gotta take your time, because I have like lots of things going very like all at once, but they're going very incrementally and slowly. And so it's like, and there's also things outside of my control. I literally can't do the job that like my managers are doing. I can't do it, and I've resigned, basically. I'm like, hey, like, I was like, hey, I did my best to try to give you more incentive to help me for, like, you know, I sent my manager like hundreds of texts trying to like say what I need, and like, and she said it helped her. But like, I was trying to tell her what I needed and that I need to be moved out of this trailer into a healthy environment away from my dad. And this is just not happening. And I'm just been terrified for the past year that they've been assigned to me, because I feel like they're not going to help me. But I'm done. I've already made my needs clear. I've already did my best, and I'm taking action on doing my part. So I need to stop, you know, trying so hard. And I've already kind of like, I guess last week I started like really kind of like, right now I'm like, take my hands off the reins, because I've already done all the work, and I can't make them work any faster or any better. And if anything, I might even be hindering them. Well, California paid for it. So taxpayers paid for it. You know, some people get mad about that, but hey, it saved my life. I'm alive today because of that surgery. Let's go with Primal Strength now. We got a Bloodthirst. That gives us a little attack speed and a little extra healing, but like I think we need to go with Primal Strength for the extra crit rate. Because it's getting down to the wire here, and we're almost to the death tier. And we need to really step it up. What is this? Okay, we got a soul fragment. Yeah, let's get the reduced bleed rate. It's gonna keep us alive longer. We're down to 2 health bars. When did that happen? Fuck! Okay, more primal strength. Okay, we finished it. Let's go. Nice, we got a primordial. Silver chainmail set. Oh shit. We're gonna start getting silver chainmail. Armor items can now drop as an exceptional rarity. The cursor's too big. As an exceptional rarity. Exceptional armor pieces contain an extra exceptional stat that will not appear on normal items. Chance to find this rarity is affected by chance for rare item stat. Nice. And we unlocked a new zone, new ritual, the Chasm of Fallen Heroes. Okay. Let's go see. Order of Shea? An ancient order of hunters, trappers, and trackers, named after the legendary Grand Huntress. In ages past, they were commanded by rulers to hunt down titans. Now, they seek the next great trophy to earn their place in the afterlife's great hunt. As a hunter, slay enemies to gain faction experience. Okay, so now I can level up faction for hunter. Okay, so let's go level up hunter a bit. Let's go level up hunter a bit. But first, let's go to Altar of Fortune, chance for rare items. There we go. We're gonna farm some items here. What about the Stygian Archive? See if we can level. We got 174 of those in a primordial. And we're doing Hunter's Bow. Okay, we upgraded that one. 30% ability damage. 2 rune slots. Okay, now let's go farm. The pointer is way too big. It's fine. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. Okay, Mina. Attack speed and primal damage. Let's go. Okay, Mina. And we're gonna get Treasure Hunter. Okay, Hunter is a little bit harder for me to figure out, so bear with me. I can use Soldier's Sword as a Hunter? That's weird. Okay, where's the distance? Okay, it's about that. Okay, so I'm getting Hunter Faction XP. Now I still don't... Okay, Alacrity is the attack speed one. I think starting with regen. Solar damage! No, we're a frost archer. Like Ash from League of Legends. Okay, we got an elite spawn. Yeah, this is a lot harder as Hunter. I haven't quite figured out the strat. I need piercing. Oh yeah, I forgot about piercing. I need piercing. But we're doing frost arrow. But I forgot. That's the first one I need. I need at least one into the piercing ability. And I did survival tactics instead. It's okay. We have plenty of levels to do it. So we're going with yeah, extra piercing. And then let's see, let's reroll. That's the one we needed. And this also does bonus damage to enemies with full health. You know, being able to one-shot mobs is important. And also being able to pierce or AoE. Yeah, so do 3 unaimed shots. Okay, an elite spawned. And we cleared the trash. Let me get concentrated shot for lunar damage. There's your lunar damage. Okay, we got. Oh my god! Extra chance for rare items. Let's go. Silver chainmail top +1. Let's go. 67.5% chance for rare items. Oh my god. Oh my god. And we're gonna do crit rate. It's a big dick bow. Okay, it's a dick bow. A piercing dick bow. The other one is a slashing dick bow. A dick sword. Yeah, we're farming right now with that +1 silver chainmail. 67.5% chance for rare items. That's insane. Okay, cap out. And then I think alacrity next for attack speed. Still have 10 health bars. Oh shit. Bone Colossus. Oh shit, we're draining it. I don't want to lose a health bar though, so slow down. Nice, that was drained. Band of Primal Power? I got an artifact. I never got one of these. Your critical strikes have a 15% chance to become mega critical strikes, dealing 10 times the normal critical strike damage. Let's go! And then we got crit rate, with also a lot of healing soul from +1. And we're gonna Frost Arrow Barrage. We're gonna do projectile amount. And we're collecting those soul cards. Was that all the Castlevania music? Oh, never mind. Oh no, I dashed the wrong way. Okay, here we go. Now I got disengage. Okay, we got an elite. Clear out the trash here. Ah! Down to 9 health bars. Okay, extra attack speed. Okay, and we got crit rate. Extra rare items. Yeah, that's really what you want. You want to get, you know, Treasure Hunter. If you get Treasure Hunter, you get lots better stuff. And then you really kick ass. Hey, Prison Clash, welcome back. We're playing some Conquest Darker. It's like a Vampire Survivors type game. It's pretty fun. I'm learning Hunter. I have been like mainly playing Barbarian, but we're playing some Hunter for a bit. That might be a little bit too personal of a topic, but yeah, I mean, it feels great. I love it. I mean, I kind of invited on myself by talking about it and existing on the internet, so I guess it's not something I can really like complain about. I think it's normal for people to be curious about it, and also I kind of am here to help people, you know, demystify, you know, the reality. Like, hey, in all real sense, like, imagine if it was like, hey, like, when you do something, do you, like, you know, you do something with, like, 100%, like, research and intention, and then you, like, really, like, build up your body and your strength, you do the exercises, you eat healthy, all the stuff that I did to get the surgery, and I made sure that I didn't have any, like, you know, crazy complications or anything. So it was, like, it worked out really well, and if I'm gonna be honest, there's still, like, you know, it was a pretty traumatic surgery, so there is some, like, you know, temporary nerve damage, but nerves take a very long time to heal. Even after my facial surgery, I still feel like some you know, kind of scar tissue, kind of like you know, like the nerves grow back, and they already have. I can definitely you know, I can definitely orgasm. So that was figured out very early on, like 2 months in or 3 months in. So like, you know, but I had to be really careful. I see that I don't want to talk about this too much. Okay, it's getting a little bit too private for Twitch. Music stopped. Let's go back to just Rainwave Game Radio. Okay. So crit rate and crit damage. Oops, that's too loud. Okay. Maybe a little bit less volume there. Okay. But yeah, I mean, I understand, like, hey, you're curious about this stuff and you asked, and so I'm not ashamed, and I'm very, not a very private person. I do have, like, certain things I keep private, but for the most part, you know, I'm pretty much an open book. I've been streaming for about 6 years now, and a lot of that required a lot of openness in order to get through all the surgery stuff. So it's like, I kind of like used my stream as kind of like an open journal. And so I've been doing this for quite a long time. Basically just trying to figure shit out. Trying to get my life to where it needs to be, wherever that might be. And I'm starting to, like I said, I'm in a really nice place right now, where I'm like starting to really like let go and like really slow down and enjoy life, savor life. You only get one life, and I've already did like a huge grind, and there's always going to be a grind. And I think it's like, some people are like, oh, I can't wait to retire. It's like, dude, by the time you retire, you're going to be like, why did you waste your whole life? You know? Like aiming for this end goal that you might not even get, because you might die today. You know, so it's like, but you can't just live for the moment. It's like this weird thing that you gotta do. Let's upgrade this one. The jar. Open the jar. I always have good insight. Probably not always. But, I mean, I appreciate that. Oh no. Well, we're leveling up the Hunter faction. Every time we play as Hunter. Leveling up the Barbarian faction every time we play Barbarian. I like the sense of progress. That's really important in a video game. Especially one repetitive like this. And it's challenging. Like, this one is actually harder than any vampire. This is like more interesting to me than like any other Vampire Survivors type game I've played. You know, let's just get the extra chance to burn and freeze, because we get solar damage and we get lunar damage. May as well have it do something extra every now and then. Oh well, thank you, Tanner. Yeah, you know, I started playing basketball again for my health. You know, I'm not like trying to go pro or anything like that, some bullshit. No, it's just like, you know, I going outside of the house and like, you know, possibly even meeting people. You know, it's you know, community and all that kind of stuff, and health, and like, also it's good for your shoulders, like the, you know, having like, I have like a lot of arm and shoulder and like lower back issues and stuff, so like doing stuff like basketball, let's give more passive ability damage. You know, doing all that like shoulder workouts and stuff is like really good for me. So like even just like doing more reps and less weight. And I'm not like trying to bulk, so I'm not like eating a ton of calories every day. But you know, I do need energy and protein to heal and like all that kind of stuff. But at the same time, like, oh, we finished the ritual. Nice. You know, I'm not trying to bulk up. I'm trying to just have like a healthy, balanced body, and you know, like basketball integrates a lot of other stuff I've done, like ballet and stuff like that. Like there's a lot of coordination and movement and all that kind of stuff. How long have we been going for today? I've been streaming for 3.5 hours. I think I'm about ready to go. I gotta take care of some stuff. We've been going for 3.5 hours. We did some barbarian, some hunter. Let's before we finish, I need to, like, you know, make sure I've like, let's use these soul coins. I found an artifact as well. That's important. Need a primordial for the leap. How about, no, before we want to go most common first. There's also a Titan bow that does lunar damage. This one has a double shot chance. That's why I'm leveling up this one. This one is kind of similar to my, the damage to elites, just like the Slayer's Blade. But I actually think I do want that global damage. I need 32 of those reds. You can also just increase the soul attract range to make it a little easier to farm. Anything else I can level up? Well, I can just start out from 0 next time. Yeah, I can get oh, chance for rare items. I should be leveling up that one. I'm stupid. Oh well. Anything that's like level 0 and needs like 1 soul. Look for the altars. No, and nothing that's level 0. Some unlocks. There's all sorts of nice goodies to find in this game. I really like it. I like how it's there's a lot of sense of progression. And I think that's really important in a game. Okay. Hey, I think we had a good stream today. I think we had a good stream. Thanks for stopping by, Tanner. I really appreciate you. Yeah, I mean, I'm just going through like a really interesting like point in my life right now, like I was saying, and so it's like, oh, there's 2 of me. I don't know. It's like I'm just like it's a constant cycle of self-doubt. But like I think like the big takeaway is that we should stop trying to overcome that doubt. We should just accept it as like a part of life. That like every single day you don't know like whether or not what you're doing is going to result in some kind of forward advancement in any area of your life. And there's way more than financial. There's so many different like things you could be doing to advance your well-being or just your overall life, because it's yours, it's nobody else's. And so you may as well make it something that you really, really, really want. You know, that's why I got all of my surgeries. I was like, well, I only got one body. And I bet I may as well have the body that I choose. And so like I forged myself from fire. I look great. Well, thank you. I try. I mean, I'm not trying as hard as I could. I'm not wearing makeup or anything. Don't really have like a huge wardrobe. Like I said, I do need to do some stuff with my shoulders. There's like some weird muscle issues and neck issues that like really like make me like slouch and stuff like that. So it's like, you know, there's a lot of problems that I need to solve, but they're not like big problems. I think mostly it's just like I had to face reality that like no matter what happens in my external reality, I only get one subjective experience. I only get one body. And why should I spend my entire life hating myself? and I got tired of it. I was like 31, and I was like going through. I went to the mental hospital. I was like binge smoking weed. Like I was like going in a dark place. Okay, and I was just like, enough is enough. Like, because I had gone back in the closet when I was like 20 or 21 or so, and you know, like I spent like 13 years of my life just trying really hard to run away from my problem. And running away from your problems doesn't work, and that's, you know, you figure that out sometimes too late, but it's never too late. And I ended up getting some silver lining that, like, I got the surgery that like is a more advanced surgery. So like, you know, I got a better surgery because of that, and I was able to actually get it in the first place, because it would have cost me like tens of thousands of dollars back in like 2010. And like back then, the only people who got these surgeries were like rich people. Okay. And I was like, what am I going to do? I was like in the homeless shelter, and like I freaked out because it felt like life was never going to work out for me. And then I don't know. Then I went through this whole trying to push for a better life, career, like focus on school, like all that kind of stuff through my late 20s. That wasn't bad. It was pretty life-changing, but you can only run away from your problems for so long. Around 2018, that no longer worked. And then I went through a spiral, and then in 2019, like in the summer, I started having psychosis and getting hospitalized multiple times. And I'm like, I can't do this anymore. And I just went to the doctor, and I just said, I don't care anymore what people think. I need to do this. And I need the surgery, and I'm not backing down. And here I am. I never backed down. And I'm really happy for it. And I can't even imagine life without it now. It's like I now looking back in retrospect, there's absolutely no way life would have worked for me. Like I would have just constantly been weighed down by it. Maybe I would have had some lucky chance that something worked. But I'm really glad I put all the focus that I needed to into it. But now I'm ready to move on. I don't want to make it my whole identity. It's really hard, okay? Especially nowadays. The more you talk about it, the more people get political. And it's like, it's kind of frustrating, but maybe I can play into that. I can learn from people like, you know, on social media, like certain people, like, you know, there's a bunch of bald guys out there that are like different guys, and some of them are not bald, and some of them are women. There's people on the internet, and in society in general, who will like absolutely just never stop attacking me, and in one way or another. And attack takes different forms, and it's like sometimes it's like more passive, but it's like, so you know what, I can just adapt. You know, I can just adapt and just like learn how to just tank the damage. That's kind of what I did. Yeah, I'm not the person I want to be. That never goes away. Like, I'm still alive. Now there's like this whole big new ball game in front of me. Okay, do you understand? I opened up a giant world for myself that wasn't there before. And I closed off some of those areas from before, but I opened up new areas. And so now there's this whole expansion, basically, like a video game. Like, there's a whole new expansion I've downloaded. I got the DLC. Okay, like, I got the DLC. And now I just have to, like, find the things that, like, most people who, you know, may be struggling in other ways. But, like, there's people who don't have to struggle with gender dysphoria, and so they're like, they already get to start where where I took like all these decades to get to. So I feel like I'm a little bit behind. I feel like I just turned 18, which is like a double-edged sword, because I didn't just turn 18, I turned 37 this year in January. So, like, you know, it's a little bit weird, but I don't care anymore. I'm autistic, and I started taking the mask off, like, you know, a couple years ago. And after the surgery, I took even more masks off because I'm like, I don't give a fuck anymore. You know, I could be standing here. You don't even know if I have a boner or not. I can jump up and down. You know, I don't have to worry about random, you know, erections anymore. Which anybody who is a penis haver knows is a very huge source of embarrassment, but for men, they get over it. Or they at least they live with it, you know, but I couldn't live with it. That's basically the only difference. Like, is like, hey, like if you're a woman who needs a vagina, and you're born in a body like this, you're gonna find ways to get away from it. It's just the natural logic of things. Like if that's your build, right? It's just like in that video game we were playing. If your build is, your body needs to be this way, and then you start out this way, you're gonna like find ways to get to that build. And that's kind of what I did. And I just kept on putting my foot down. And this goes for anybody in life trying to get anything. Put your fucking foot down. Never back down. Never back down. You're gonna find alternative paths if it's something that you can't do. But if you back down, people are going to continue to abuse you that way. Because they're going to say, oh, well, if we just pressure this person enough, they're going to give, whoever that person is. And no, you have to never back down. You're saying, hey, I'm putting my foot in the dirt and like, you know, like slamming it down with a freaking sledgehammer so that you can't remove me from my path. Because everyone's going to try to remove you from your path, wherever that is, wherever you're trying to go. And ever since I had this surgery, and even more as time like goes on away from it, I've been noticing more and more that like all the other problems in life seem so much more solvable now. I'm like, oh shit, like that's easy. And they may not be easy, but like mentally, psychologically, I have so much more endurance. I'm like, yeah, like that's no problem. We'll just work around it. We'll find a solution. Because it's not like a gender confirmation surgery that is like life-changing in the most profound way you might be able to do. Well, there's probably more profound ways, like if you chopped off your entire body and you're just a head in a jar. That would probably be a really profound life change. But profound doesn't mean good. Profound just means change. And it is a big change. And for the wrong people, it's not a good change. But for the right people, it's the exact change you need. So it's like, it's really hard. And I'm not a doctor and I'm not in charge of like all that stuff, especially for like, you know, people under the age of 18. However, I do trust the medical system that's not my problem to solve. I'm going to live my own life. I'm not like a political activist. I'm not like this, like I can provide education whenever necessary. And I do one day want to start a like kind of like vagina boot camp kind of thing, like where basically it's a program it's almost like a cult, but it's like a program specifically for people who are seeking this surgery, who need support in all areas of their life, like therapy. Well, first of all, food, shelter, housing, that needs to be taken care of 100% the entire road through the surgery and after the surgery. And so that's like the number one. If that doesn't happen, so many people are never able to get the surgery because they can't have those things aligned. And it's like, well, why don't you just fix that for them so that until they get the surgery, and then by then they'll have all the tools necessary to be able to take care of themselves. Like, it makes sense to me. Like, just focus on a single person's success as much as possible until they are able to not need you anymore. And then you go to someone else, and then you do the same thing, and then you go to someone else. Like, just put 100% focus into that person. That is my goal one day, but I don't have that kind of income, so I don't have that kind of extra money to invest in projects like that. But one day. I mean, especially as like a really like kind of public-facing post-op trans woman. Like, it's not something I want to always be like advertising. you know, but at the same time, it's true. So I can't really like ignore it. And that would be weird. It would make people feel uncomfortable. There'd always be questions. There would always be like, you know, are we supposed to just ignore this, that she used to have a dick? Like, are we supposed to just like be because of wokeness? Like, no, fuck that. I'm all for truth, and obviously I'm all for like being a reasonable human being who doesn't constantly like, you know, treat me like I'm some kind of monster, just because I'm different. But that should go for anybody, like regardless of who you are. Like, I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling on. I'm getting a little tired. I need to go do some physical activity. I've been sitting in a chair for 3 hours and 44 minutes. So I gotta get going. See you, Tanner, and thanks Prison Clash for joining. Thanks everybody for your support. I'm gonna be live again today. Today I usually stream Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays at 8 a.m. or maybe earlier, maybe later. It's kind of like a loose window. At 8 a.m. is my target, California time. So that's Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. I may or may not stream on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Those are usually up in the air. If I'm streaming and you're here, you're welcome to join and chat, and we can play games together. I usually play World of Warcraft Classic and the Anniversary Realm of Night Slayer. I'm a level 43, almost level 44 warrior. I want to be a main tank for raids, and I want to eventually, probably by the time the Burning Crusade comes out, like deep into that, I want to have a warrior tank geared up and ready for raids for every day of the week. So I could do potentially 7 raids a week with 7 different groups. That's my goal for World of Warcraft. I want to be like a professional warrior. Like that's a goal, right? Like, that's a goal. I mean, I think that's a reasonable goal. A lot of people appreciate people who are good at tanking. I'm not good though, so that's why I need to do it. I need more practice. It's gonna give me the most practice possible. I think people appreciate it when somebody tanks because they don't want to do it. And then I'm also really good with divvying out, you know, fairness and gear. And the way I run raids and guilds and stuff is like, hey, I don't care who you are. Leave your like identity politics at the door. Leave any politics at the door, pretty much. Or yeah. And we're here to play World of Warcraft, and we're here to get good gear. And we're here to make sure that everybody has like the easiest time possible. No fucking weird stress. No weird, like, you know, people like having problems. That's all gonna happen, obviously. But I'm pretty strict with kicking people out. I'm like, hey, like, if you're gonna like cause problems, you know, like, I'm gonna replace you with somebody else who wants your spot. But you know, it doesn't mean people are out forever. It's just like, I don't know. It's just it's weird. It's weird. It's something I've never had to deal with. And eventually I will be a guild leader. So, you know, I have to start my own guild eventually, and I'm collecting that over time. Like, as I group up with people, the right people will gravitate towards me, and then I'll, like, one at a time find all my alt tanks, all my healers, all my DPS, and then have those as the core raid group people. And I'm gonna have, like, if you want to have, like, the most, like, guild benefits or whatever, you're gonna have to go to more raids, which means you have to level alts. Like I do, which is I'm gonna be leveling alts. I'm gonna have like multiple level endgame, you know, and raid ready characters eventually. That's the goal. I don't know if I'm gonna achieve that anytime soon, but that's the goal. Do you see when I set goals? I don't necessarily need to like actually get there, but like that's like kind of like the spirit of like what I do. Anyway, like, I also play chess. I also do a lot of just chatting, so I'm pretty much like, this is pretty much what to expect at my stream, is me just chatting with the chat, or with myself, because most of the time nobody's here, because I'm not like a super famous person or anything. I kind of just do this for my own, you know, enrichment, and I have a lot of things I'm working on, and it helps talking out loud about stuff, and I don't know. I'm kind of getting tired, and I gotta get some stuff done. So bye bye.